And now we're moving into the tutorial for the second series of Sun Salutations, the B series, starting as before in Tadasana with a lifted body through the legs, the chest to the crown, shoulders rolling over the arms, lengthening down towards the floor. So we keep that lift from the feet through to the top of the head, steadying the breath, the mind and the body. So we're going to look at three alternatives here for you to practice with. As we breathe in, the knees bend and the arms lift out and up in line with the spine. With the exhale, we straighten the body, the arms widen and swoop down towards the floor as we take a deeper bend on the knees. Sweeping the floor with the hands, the inhale lifts the arms back up, we lift the eyes, the hands move together, and exhaling, flow down. The knees can remain bent at this point. Taking the weight onto the hands, we look forwards, the knees bend, and we jump or step the feet back. Exhaling, we lower down towards the floor, the elbows tucking back into the ribs, and the inhale brings up the heart and head to upward facing dog. Knees can stay to the floor if that still feels more comfortable, and then we can exhale into downward facing dog. Here we bring in the warrior pose. The left heel turns in, the right foot lifts through, and it may be that it doesn't want to come all the way through, so we can take it to where it wants to go and then walk it through, and this may be something for you to practice with. Just for the tutorial, we're going to bring the hands onto the knee, gain the lift in the upper body and the release in the pelvis, and then with an inhale we take the arms up to the sky for Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1 pose. The arms come back down as we turn the back foot round, taking the right leg through to meet the left. Look forwards, lengthening the chest and chin, and exhale towards the floor. Elbows bending back, we push into the hands to take the lift up through the heart to the head, rolling or tucking over the toes, moving to downward facing dog. So we need to repeat what we've just done on the other side. Right heel turns in, the left knee lifts and the foot comes through, and again maybe walking it through, or if it feels comfortable to place it right through, we can do that. So to gain the steadiness of the lift for Warrior 1, we take the hands onto the knee, draw the knee forwards, release the pelvis, and then maybe lifting the hands up to the sky, or just leaving them to practice on the knee. As the hands return to the floor, we turn the back foot round, taking the left leg to meet the right. Look forwards and lengthen towards the floor, lifting upward facing dog, rolling over the toes, tailbone lifts to the sky, downward facing dog. So we stay here now 5 full breaths into the chest. And if we've already done the A series, then we'll already have a bit of warmth in the body, so we can utilise that to gain more from our downward dog pose. So this is the simplest option we've given you, maybe one to practice. As we look forwards, we then step or jump the feet through, extend the heart and chin, and fold. So there's a transition between these sun salutations, bending the knees, the arms raise, up in line with the spine. As we breathe in, with the exhale, straighten the body, lift the arms to the sky, and then widen as we bend the knees deeper, the hands swoop down and sweep the floor. With the inhale, they lift up to the sky, in line with the spine, and come together. The exhale moves them down. We look forwards, the knees can remain bent here, taking the weight onto the hands, bend the knees, step or jump the feet back. Exhaling, we move towards the floor with the elbows drawing back to the ribs. The inhale lifts us upward facing, push down to the hands, lift up through the heart, and then we roll or tuck over the toes, pushing into the palms as the tailbone rolls back. Left heel turns into the right foot lifts, the knee lifts and the foot comes through. Again, maybe walking it through. Just for practice here, we take the hands onto the knee and lift the upper body. The arms can raise to the sky with the hands moving together, and then back down to the floor. Turning the back foot, we take the right leg back to meet it, look forwards, extend the chest and lower towards the floor, lifting upward facing dog. Pushing into the hands, tailbone lifts, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. So this time then the right heel turns into the left foot, the left knee lifts and the foot comes through, walking it through or stepping it through. Hands onto the knee, gain the lift and the release in the pelvis, and then the hands can release down beside. Breathe in as we lift them to the sky, bring them together, and then with an exhale they come back towards the floor, settling in as we turn the back foot round and take the left leg to meet it. We lower down and lift forwards and then up. Press to the hands, tuck or roll over the toes, moving downward facing dog. Turning the arms away from the ears as we settle into the outside edges of the hands and the thumbs, opening the space in between the shoulder blade. The heels are extending down and the chest is relaxing towards the feet. We'll finish with this exhale. Look forwards, jump or stepping the feet through as we extend the chest and chin, and then fold. Knees can remain soft if they need to. Bending the knees, the arms raise up in line with the spine as we breathe in. Straightening with the exhale and then swooping the arms down as the knees take a deeper bend. The hands sweep the floor, lift and then lift as we breathe in. Bring the hands together, exhaling down. And separate them beside the feet. Look forwards, bending the knees, step or jump the feet back. Exhaling towards the floor. We push to the palms, roll the body forwards and then lifting up as we move to downward facing dog on the exhale. Left heel turns in, the right foot comes through, and the arms raise for warrior one. If we've now reached the point where we don't need to practice with the hands to the knees, they come back down on the exhale as we turn the back foot round, the right leg goes through to meet it, we look forwards and then extend down towards the floor. Pushing to the hands, we lift through the heart, and then to the tailbone, taking us back into downward dog. The right heel turns in, the left knee lifts, the foot comes through, and we take the knee forwards as the arms raise and come together. We bring the hands back down, the back foot turns round, and we take the left foot through to meet it. Look forwards, lengthen the chest and release down towards the floor, lifting upward facing dog, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. And settling in here, abdomen is drawn in, Uddiyana Bandha. The pelvic floor, the perineum muscle is pulled in towards the pelvis, engaging Mula Bandha. The shoulders are open, the heels extending down, the body feels solid. And we look forwards, jump or step through, and fold. So to finish then, we look up, bend the knees, raise the arms, and then straighten the body, and the hands move back down into the heart.